Hi there, I am Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. I am a soul sculptor. I am here to help you break the mold of past trauma, heartbreak, and challenges so that you can have the life of your dreams. Challenges are always going to arise. How we see them, how we view them, is up to us. And if we look at it from a place of woe is me, oh my goodness, they're victimizing me, and we go into blame or we wallow in self-pity, then we are actually in a place of negativity. We're not in a place of creation. We're in a place of blame, victimization, and fear, and we are not in our power. And each of us is a powerful creator. So where would you like to focus your energy? So let's just say perhaps you received an eviction notice today and you don't want to move. Look at it from a different perspective. What is the gift here? Is this place that I'm living in the best for me? Have I been complaining about it for some time? Is it not the efficient use of space and room? Does my family need more privacy since we are all home and working from the same spot together? Perhaps this could be a gift and a great opportunity for change and growth. Here's the other thing that we need to take into account. You know, we look at things that happen in our life and we go, oh my goodness, well, this is awful, this is rotten. And when we are in that place of looking at it from that viewpoint, we think that life is happening to us, that we are in a place of victimization. And the opposite is true. Everything that happens in our life is actually divine. Nothing that happens on this planet is anything other than divine. We could think that it is other than divine because it seems to be other than divine, but everything is divine. Good, bad, light, different, you know, they're all aspects of the divine, believe it or not. So how could we look at it from a different viewpoint? So let me just give you kind of an example. I had this opportunity. I was living in California. I was reveling in being close to the beach in Santa Barbara, living in Ojai. I loved it. I loved it. I could open the door, my dog could go out, I didn't have to get dressed in the morning, I could just throw my robe on and open the door and he could go out. My cats could go outside. I was living in an orchard. I had fruit dropping from the trees. I could pick fruit, fresh, organic fruit from the trees, avocados dropping on the roadside as I'm walking down the road. I loved Ojai. I loved that place. However, my living space was teeny tiny, the smallest space that I had ever lived in. I loved it, but I didn't have order. There was a lot of chaos. I didn't have room for all my stuff. And so it took me a little while to find things. I didn't have enough kitchen cabinets. So I'm starting to go into the negative part now, right? There were coyotes, there were mountain lions, there were bears. So my cats, you know, every time I let them out, I never knew if they were going to come home. I didn't have enough cabinets, I didn't have order. And my landlord, as sweet as he was, would walk by when I was in the middle of a session and want to talk to me. People were walking by my place on the way to his place. So this place in Boulder that I'm living in now, although different, very different, I just want to show you the different perspective. I'm living in an urban environment. I am within walking distance of Whole Foods, within a mile of another grocery store. There is a vegan restaurant just around the corner within walking distance. I've already lost weight walking my dog because there are so many different ways to go, lots of different walking paths. And there's a huge community here, people that I could meet, more source of clients, more source for friends. Oh yes, I'm not in an orchard. I don't have grapefruits falling from the trees for me anymore, but you know what? I have a grocery store. So we have to look at things from a different perspective. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So how can we see the good? How can we see the blessing and the gift instead of, oh, woe is me, I'm being victimized, this is terrible. Look for the opportunity. There's always a silver lining. So how can I see this differently? Show me, please show me what it is I need to see. How can I use this opportunity to grow? Now for me, moving, very stressful. It's about as stressful as a divorce, and I think most people could attest to that. Moving is a stressful thing, but it's an opportunity to let go, an opportunity to start afresh. I have new furniture. I have a brand new desk that I love. I view the mountains. Okay, I don't have an ocean, but there's rivers, lakes, streams in Colorado. Do you see? So there's always a gift. We just have to look for the gift, look for the silver lining. If we look at the problem and we focus on the problem, problems are all that we see. Instead, think of this as an opportunity. Now, I'll give you another example. Okay, COVID. So I'm not going into the political aspect of it, but let's just say our lives have changed. There is a lot less traffic. We're spending more time with our children. We are learning how to be different in our world. We're learning to be more respectful of our fellow man. Let's see what else we're learning. We're seeing truth, lies, fiction. We're seeing all kinds of things in the world. We're learning to be in the world in a different way. We're learning to be more respectful, more human with strangers. We're learning to be more compassionate, more caring, more loving. Instead of just focusing on us, we're having to look at others and protecting others from the germs that we might have or whatever is going on. Yes, I moved to Colorado. I did, Frank. And it would happen very fast. So I'll tell you this little story about how fast things can happen. And here's the other thing, because I heard a client this morning say to me, oh, well, that could take time. It probably will take a long time. No, things don't have to take a long time. So there was a lottery for an apartment, and I missed the lottery. I sent an email following up to see when was the lottery. Oh, I missed it. Oh, by 2 days. Darn it all. Okay, well, thank you. When's the next lottery? Now, the next lottery was October. What month is this? It's July. I was living in Ojai in June. I traveled to Colorado to visit my family at the end of May, ended up staying for 3 weeks. The minute I got back to Ojai, I had an invitation within 10 minutes of my arrival home to get this apartment in Boulder, Colorado, in the middle of this brand new community, all wired for Wi-Fi, in a place where I have 10 times the cabinets. I have underground parking. Instead of my car out in the blazing sun, it's underground. I have my own balcony facing the mountains, and I'm getting new furniture. So how can we see things from a different perspective? That's the thing. And when we start to bring our energy up, do you know, energy moves in a circle, and it either spirals up or spirals down. That's the way energy moves. So uplifting thoughts, positive thoughts. How can I see this differently? How can I find a way to use this as an opportunity to help my family? How can I use this as an opportunity to grow my business? So looking at things from a different perspective, looking for the good instead of, oh, woe is me, my life is in the crapper, oh dear, everybody's out to get me, because then our energy's moving down and we're not looking for the silver lining. We're not looking for the gift. And here's the truth, people. Life in itself is a gift. When we start saying prayers of gratitude for being alive, hallelujah, I woke up today. Yay, that's a win. So when we start looking at the wins and recognizing them, being grateful for those wins, we're going to have more of them. When we start being grateful for what we have, more is given to us. So all challenges have a silver lining. We just need to look for it, and we can raise our vibration going upward instead of downward. How can I see this as a gift? What is the gift here? Show me what I need to see. Show me how I can grow. Show me what I need to know or learn. What do I need to take away from this? Okay, hopefully this helped you, and if it did, I'd love for you to share it. Sharing is caring. And tonight I have a free event. I am doing this to raise the collective consciousness, to answer any questions that you might have. I'll have channeled answers for you. So that is at 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern, and I'll be posting the link. It is a free event. I'd love for you to come. And I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, sending you a big virtual hug. Mwah! And lots of love. Thanks for watching.